Hello folks, it's been a few days since I've made a video, and so I have just a little bit more stuff that I've received that I've been working at, trying to listen to when I have the time so I can tell you about the music. So Andreea, I'm now listening again for the third time to Cabrera, Una Montaña en Casa. This is a release off of your label. Andreea, let me talk to the people. Andreea is from Italy, and he started a record label called Outstack Records. It appears that this release by this band Cabrera is also in conjunction with some other labels, Scream More and another one. The first thing I want to say, Andreea, is that the packaging is gorgeous. The presentation is right on time. I love the digipack that opens like this. You have graphics, you include a information sheet with nice graphics. Really well done. This music strikes me as, when I look on Discogs, it's listed as post-rock, emo. This album strikes me as something like Fugazi at times, and then there's other times where it's more quiet and atmospheric, but mostly it has this. Here it is in the background. I think I can probably get away with it. It's got this angular. It really does remind me a lot of the way Fugazi music moves rhythmically, and that guitar sound. Yeah. I would imagine this band has its own following. My impression of it is like, well, this isn't really suited for me emotionally at this time of my life. Probably suited for someone younger than me. I don't speak Italian, so I don't know what it's speaking about, but the singing is very emotional. Deftones come to mind too, actually, so if any of that, trying to give you a reference, I think that people do like that sort of thing might be interested in this music. Yeah. And that's hearty stuff. Hearty. It's good. Andreea, I'm not going to review the next one because I haven't really gotten into that one. The other one I like more, but I wanted to be fair to this one. I really like the way this is about presented. Really nice graphics, and once you see this, tell me more about what's going on with this band. I can't compare it to Verdena. I like that band. Of the bands you've sent me, I do like that band better. But I wish you luck with the label. There's the disc. Really well presented. I think that's just, again, one of the main things that I'm noticing about this is that it's just really, it's dynamite in the presentation. Cabrera. The other record I've been listening to that I can review now, let me find it now. Let's see, I don't get ready. But here we go. So I had reviewed a shamanic music release by Camila Fuchs. She's also involved in this band, this duo called Camila Fuchs. And this is an album called Singing from Fixed Rung. This is also on shamanic music, as well as another label I think that the band runs. SVS Records. This is cold wave, electronic, and yet emotional. I like this better than the Camila de la Borde. I like this actually. It creeps along, and then it creates these sonic rooms, these spaces. The girl's voice at first will seem kind of monotonish, and then you keep listening, and then you catch the intensity of how she's singing. She's singing rather intensely, although there's no vibrato or anything like that. It's just kind of cold. I started to catch some of the words. There's a bleakness to the feeling of this, and yet it's emotional. It's cold and bleak, but deeply felt. It grinds along musically. But it changes. It's not all the same. This is electronic, and so they do some interesting things where the music mutates. It changes. But I really like this. It took me a while. My first listen on it was like, I didn't think much of it at all. But I really like that. Now, yesterday, interestingly, I got a package of old records from John. And John, thank you. I'm a little perplexed, at what you sent me, but I appreciate it. Okay, let me show it right quick because it's some old stuff mainly, and one record that's fairly recent. I appreciate it. I do. When I saw what was in it, it was like, is this some? I'm honest, John. I thought to myself, is this some kind of test? He sent me Dream Academy. I mean, I know you heard what I said when someone else sent me Dream Academy, so I don't know what to think. It's, I'm not ungrateful, but this is just twee. Okay. Unknown Mortal Orchestra 2 kind of remind me of Badfinger. It's like I have stuff that I got as promos but never listened to. This is pop music that really, to me, sounds like a real throwback to the 60s and 70s. Really well done, very tuneful. Sounds like Badfinger to me. Unknown Mortal Orchestra number 2 he sent me. He sent me this classical album, Franz Burwald, kind of on the light side, symphony in G minor and symphony in C major, kind of major, kind of works, nothing real special. He sent me 2 Sergio Mendes albums, which, these are the sort of things that, I don't buy these things, you see them, they're ubiquitous, you see them forever. Is it good music? Well, yeah. If you want to say that about Sergio Mendes and his contribution to bringing Brazilian music to America, can't be denied. He sent me a Dick Hyman album, Thank you. I already had this. Andy Summers, Robert Fripp, I already had this. And then the other record he sent has good personnel, but I don't like this. I never did like Ray Manzarek's solo stuff, the Golden Scarab. He's got Tony Williams on drums, and God only knows why he's on this album, but thank you for sending me the music, man. Thank you. Okay. Just gonna leave it real quick like that, okay? If you haven't checked out my music, check me out. I haven't had any sales in a while. I could use some record sales. This is how I live. It is. It literally is. All right.